My question is for you now. Should Israel follow international law in their reaction, yes or no?
So post that question again, sorry.
Should Israel follow international law when responding to an attack on their sovereignty, yes or no?
Yes.
Are they following international law?
Well, I think that's probably debatable, isn't it?
What part's debatable? Our country and other countries have forgotten about international law. It doesn't exist now. You know why? Because Israel's the one that's perpetrating it. So it doesn't exist. You asked a question, and you've asked a question to many callers, and I'm going to answer your question. You said, what do we think that Israel, how should they have reacted? We don't get hundreds of thousands of pounds a year. We're not politicians. We don't have two houses and our gas and electricity paid for. So what we, as civilians, we don't know what to do because we're not paid to know what to do. But as civilians, we know what not to do. And what not to do is to
Sounds
murder
a bit of a cop-out,
people.
Sean.
A cop-out. Let me ask you a question.
It's easy for us to say what not to do, isn't it? You know, and I'm not saying there are easy answers.
Does international law say how a country should react? No. It tells them how a country should not react. So should they not? My question is for you now. Should Israel follow international law in their reaction, yes or no?
So post that question again, sorry.
Should Israel follow international law when responding to an attack on their sovereignty, yes or no?
Yes.
Are they following international law?
Well, I think that's probably debatable, isn't it?
What part's debatable?
But Sean, it's funny because you're coming at me as though I have condoned or agreed with the Israeli action.
I'm asking you as a person with a voice, I'm asking you a question because your voice permeates to London and the rest of the world. What part is debatable? They are an occupier. Please, people need to stop judging this as two states at war. They are an occupier who are occupying a territory. They control their air. They control their entrance and exit. So they have a legal right over these people. What we're doing is we're taking the law of two states warring each other and we're judging it on that. And there's human rights lawyers that have somehow forgot their whole education history and they're confusing it. If I can make it happen and I've not been to university, surely they can too. We are seeing the murder. Me, you, and everyone else are responsible
Sean,
for this genocide.
The EU's top diplomat has actually said that Israel's actions in Gaza already may have breached international law. Josep Borrell, who's the EU's High Representative for Foreign Affairs, has said the right for self-defence has to be done with international law. Some of the actions by Israel and the United Nations has already said it, cutting water, cutting...
Do you know what we've done to Gaddafi? We invaded him when he broke international law. We invaded him. We stopped him. You know, when we went and murdered 1 million people in Iraq, what did we do it for? Because we said he broke international law when he bombed 110 Kurds. Now we're sending ships to help them. We are part of this genocide. We are sending ships to help them.
Genocide is, I think, again, Sean, and thank you for your call. We're going to have to end it there. But